shots. In just 2 months, June and July of 2025, Chicago saw an explosion of violence that sent shockwaves through every side of the city. In that short window, 23 known gang members lost their lives, falling one after another on blocks that have seen too much blood already. These weren't just random acts. This was a storm, a relentless stretch of gunfire, street beefs, ambushes.
The craziest part about it, FBI, open up! I told y'all since the beginning of the year, I said it's gonna be a hot summer in Chicago, gang.
Backdoor setups and tragic accidents that made the summer feel like the city was under siege. Before we get started on this video, and plus make sure you like it, 2025, the far south side became the scene of the city's first major gang loss of the summer. Daniel Parker, known in the streets as Danny from Duffel Gang, AMG 130, was found bleeding out on the sidewalk of the 13,300 block of South Langley Avenue in Altgeld Gardens. The call came in at 10:25 p.m. Paramedics rushed him to University of Chicago Medical Center, but he didn't make it. Parker, just 29 years old, lived on the 6700 block of South Evans Avenue, but his life ended far from home. Under the cold orange glow of the streetlights in Altgeld, no one was ever arrested. Just one more murder file added to the stack for Area 2 detectives.
That's another thing too, like these murder, like let me look it up real quick while I'm talking shit. The percentages, no, actually it's 25 to 30%. So you got a 70% chance of getting away with murder in Chicago. That is fucking insane.
The violence had moved northwest. On June 10, 1400 block of North Artesian Avenue in the West Town neighborhood, Dayon Fiazel, a shorty from back in 1400 known as Dayon, tried to hit a lick not knowing this would be his last move. Just after 10:45 p.m., Dayon pulled up on a man getting things out of his car and tried to rob him, but this would-be victim had a concealed carry license. He pulled out his own gun and shot Dayon dead right there on North Artesian. Dayon was just 18. His body was rushed to Stroger Hospital where he died from his wounds. In the neighborhood, there were rumors he was trying to make a name for himself, but some said he hadn't earned his stripes.
That's what all you dumb motherfuckers do. Y'all go in the hood and try to make y'all name for yourself for a bunch of other broke ass niggas who ain't got nothing but a gun and a cigarette from the grave. And you out here trying to prove yourself, prove how gangster you is for the next dude to accept you into their gang. Like, man, y'all better take y'all ass to school, boy. These people dying over the stupidest shit.
The case would make headlines, but the streets would move on just as quickly. June 16 saw the violence spill over the state line. Rashad Davis, Wookie from Moby, lost his life not in Chicago, but across the border in Hammond, Indiana. That night, Munster police tried to pull over a car near the Klein Avenue exit of I-80/94.
I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecash.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did?
The driver fled, leading police on a high-speed chase. The pursuit ended in flames as the car crashed off the highway and caught fire. Wookie, the only occupant, died at the scene. In 2012, both Wookie and his homie Bookie had survived separate shootings, both nearly dying. This time, there was no second chance. Back on the south side, June 17th would be marked by two tragedies. Terrion Thrower, known as Jigger from Nickel Gang in 600, died in a motorcycle accident. The exact intersection never made the news, but everyone in the set knew he was gone too soon. On that same day, violence came to the 2100 block of East 93rd Street in Calumet Heights. Johnny Jackson Jr., known as Lil Johnny from Ghoulie Gang, was behind the wheel of a Chevrolet when gunfire erupted. A bullet hit him in the back. Losing control, Lil Johnny's car crashed into another vehicle, then plowed into a house. Officers arrived to find him slumped, the engine still humming, and by the time he was pulled out, it was too late. He was only 18. June 19th, the city lost another at the 600 block of West 63rd Street in Englewood.
I want y'all to keep up with the dates. He on June 19th right now.
Robinson, Gleesh from TTE, was leaving a store when a gunman opened fire. The sound echoed off the brick facades as Denzel collapsed. He was 32. The killing was as swift as the investigation that followed. His alleged killer, Jabari Johnson, was arrested the same day Denzel died, though not before another family was left in ruins. Early morning, June 21st, the near West Side. It was about 2:30 a.m. when shots erupted in the 2300 block of West Roosevelt Road near Tri-Taylor. Malik Johnson, leaked from Marcus Way, stood outside on the sidewalk, not knowing 3 gunmen were about to jump out of an SUV. The burst of gunfire left Leak and a woman named China dead. Another man shot her in the ankle. The shooters disappeared before the blood had dried, and the city would awake to another double homicide and another set of unanswered questions. 4 days later, June 25th, the 1200 block of South Springfield Avenue in North Lawndale was the scene of one of the most brazen murders of the summer. Dilla Florence, called Dillo from OTM, was relaxing on a porch with friends when a man disguised in a woman's coat and mask walked up. Within seconds, the gunman fired multiple rounds, striking Dillo in the neck and body. Dillo was 46. The killer ran off, shedding his disguise in the yard of a nearby
46?
senior center before his getaway. The shooter, Tyron Mars, would later be charged with murder, but Dillo's loss would hit the block hard. The afternoon of June 28th saw more bullets, more pain. At 800 block of East 63rd Street, inside a Woodlawn gas station, Keenan Campbell Rorell from Gyro City was shopping with his son and some friends. 2 men entered and started shooting. Keenan was hit several times and rushed to University of Chicago Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead. His young son was found with his father's blood on his clothes. A horrifying sight no child should ever have to.
That's crazy, bro. They found his baby boy with his blood on his clothes. That's crazy.
The calendar flipped to July, but the violence stayed the same. On July 2nd, at the 12,000 block of South LaSalle Street in West Pullman, Ronald McClain, known as Drills from 95 Mob, sat inside a car as a dark vehicle pulled up. Shots were fired.
Drills?
One striking him in the head.
I think this the dude that died that started that little war with when Mellow Bucks party got shot up and all that.
He was rushed to Advocate Christ Medical Center, but there was nothing they could do. That same night, just after 11 o'clock p.m., the River North District erupted. At 311 West Chicago Avenue, outside Artist Restaurant and Lounge, a mixtape release party for local rapper Mellow Bucks had just ended. As a crowd milled outside, a dark-colored car pulled up and someone opened fire. In seconds, 4 people lay dead, and at least 14 others were injured. Among the fallen, Leon Andrew Henry, L. Peasy from NLMB, and Devontae Terrell Williamson, Vontae from WAP Gang. Both were young, both deeply loved by family and friends. Williamson had just gotten his CDL and was a loving father to his young daughter. Among the dead was also 26-year-old Taylor Walker.
I feel like I went to school with her or something.